What's going on, everybody? We are back.
Yeah, man. This is episode number 4. Man, we've been flying through these things
Number 4.
already.
Yes, sir. And we are SLM, Sex,
Love,
and Marriage Podcast.
Hey.
We the Washington. That's Jess.
That's her.
Yes, and we are here. Tell them about us, though.
Okay, we are Sex, Love, and Marriage Podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page so y'all won't miss nothing. Do y'all want to miss any of this good stuff we talking about? No. I'm going to answer that for y'all. No. So go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube. We are on Instagram. We are SLM.podcast, and we're on Facebook.
Yes, at SLM : Sex, Love, and Marriage with the Washingtons. Go follow, like, and share that page as well.
Yes, I mean... Now that we got all that out of the way, what are we talking about today?
Oh, we got a good one for y'all today. So, topic today.
Okay.
You know, we had a dialogue about this.
Okay.
Can a breakup be beneficial in current and future relationships? Yeah.
Okay.
Can you break up and can that be a good thing?
So, if you break up, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes people say, oh, it wasn't a bad breakup or the breakup was terrible or whatever. But what you think? What do you think about, you know, if you decide to go your separate ways with an ex, does that make you a better person? Or are you bitter or what? What's up?
It can go both ways.
Okay.
You can come out of the situation like, okay, we had to leave. And then you always got to do some soul searching.
Okay.
And to see why. What was the reasoning for the breakup?
Like, what was your part that you played in it, basically? Because it's not always the other person. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's good. Because a lot of times people do break up, they want to blame another person. But
most of the time, it's always.
Yeah, but you do have to look at yourself to see why the breakup happened.
Yeah.
And what caused it. And can that, and I think not all the time people be bitter. You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's all the time.
They could be like, okay, we need to break up because we're not headed the right direction, or a lot of what do people use a lot? I need to focus on myself.
Yeah, but I think people use I need to focus on myself when they just don't want to be bothered sometimes. Like they're done with the situation. Like, I have no more to give you, and I don't
why not be real about that and talk about that?
What? I mean, what do you really need to focus on yourself? Because sometimes people get in relationships and they jump into it.
Right, I'm saying, but why not? If that's not the reason,
why not they saying that?
Yeah, why is that just need to focus on myself?
That's a cop out to me.
Yeah,
if you really want to act.
Have you ever done that?
No.
You just cut them.
I'm not gonna say I just.
You just cut them with the lid.
No,
we're done.
No, it's just. If I have broken up with somebody, which of course I have because we're sitting here and I've been in previous relationships before. Shut up. Yeah. Don't start with me. It just did not work out. Like, our paths didn't align for our future.
Okay.
So if I want to go right and you want to go right, left, that's not... we're not going we're not in sync.
Yeah.
You know, if my 5-year goal is this and yours is not, we're not in sync.
Yeah, we're not on sync.
I mean, it's just a lot of things that I look for in a relationship. Well, I did. I don't look for that in a relationship because you better be doing everything that we need in our marriage.
There you go.
No, no, but I'm just saying, like, So that, for me, it wasn't like, oh, I need to work on myself. No, when I'm in a relationship, I try to present my best.
Yeah.
Now, have I been possibly like a nagger or something like that? Yeah, I probably have. But at the end of the day.
So has anyone ever broken up with you, and have you looked at it like, well, I could be better next time in the area?
I don't think that anybody have broken up with me. I think one relationship I had, the person moved out of town, and now that I'm thinking about it, we went in a relationship, but we talked for a while. But it was complicated.
Yeah, it's to understand it.
But anyway, that person moved out of town. Yeah. So, and I wasn't willing to go with them because we wasn't married.
Okay, gotcha.
So I don't think that I have ever been broken up with.
Yeah.
We just either came to an understanding like this isn't working.
But you knew within that situation how or what will work for you and how you can be better next time in a relationship, basically.
Oh, yeah. I always look at it, even if we didn't break up on bad terms or even if it wasn't my fault or if it was, them or whatever that they did or whatever happened in a situation. I always look at it like, okay, my next relationship, I probably won't do this. Or my next relationship, I can probably tweak this.
Yeah.
Or, something like that.
For sure. I know for me, that's what it's always been.
Yeah.
Because I think, look, guys, we done talked about it on previous shows and all that. I was a big mess at the time, so dating and breakups. I think for me, if I had to talk about what we're talking about, can a breakup, be beneficial? I think, of course, it's beneficial.
Yeah.
It can be beneficial because I think I've always been broken up with.
You think? You think?
I think I've always been broken up with because of things that I've done or do or have done in a relationship. So I always looked at it like,
poor guy, what are you doing
so I
in
could
relationships?
Be better. What am I doing? Yeah, people break up for a lot of different things.
They do.
Okay.
They do.
But I've always also felt that people that I were in previous relationships before, you're my wife now. I ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
Because I held it down. Yeah, because previously I learned to be able to get here.
Yeah.
Right.
Previously you were a big mess.
That's right. But,
that's right.
But I think that me personally, and maybe this is just a little small piece of me that I still need to grow in.
Okay.
That people that I were with in the past and broken up with, which is not a lot, y'all. That'll make it sound like I was in a bunch of relationships. Probably only had 4 girlfriends in my life.
Okay.
Real ones. But
did you have any that thought that were your girlfriends?
Several.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Play. Nah. But I think, me personally, I think I made those people better. Through the breakup.
Herbert.
As well.
Let me be honest with you. You have not made anybody better. Okay? You got the wrong B word. You made them bitter. Until they probably realized
just like you said, they knew what they didn't want. And they could find what they need.
Oh my God. I see how you're trying to twist that. I see what you're trying to do there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to give you 50-50 disagreement on that. Because us as women, we're very emotional creatures.
Okay.
So when we get our heart broken, that is something that it sticks with us. It sticks with us some a while. And we take that into our our next relationship, not our previous relationship. We take that into our next relationship.
But why do you hold on to that though?
I mean, it's... you could hold on
if it's a break. See, this is my thing. And not to cut
Herbert, our brains don't, our hearts are not made like that.
Okay.
Our hearts are not, it's broken. Okay, let's hurry up and repair it for the next person. Like, that's how it should be. It should be like we broke up. Let me make sure I heal, go through your healing process.
Okay.
Because it's different stages.
Yes.
You got a breakup stage, then you got a healing stage.
Yeah.
Repairing stage.
Men have that too.
No, yeah, everybody let's talk about it. That.
Yeah, because, we're talking about, again, it's very beneficial because sometimes you break up and that's probably not the right situation for you. But us as men, we show it a little different because, and me and the guy, we talk about this all the time. We have what we call this little period.
Okay.
We lose a good one.
Okay. Yeah.
We gotta go our separate ways.
Yes.
It stings a little bit for us because we probably know.
Y'all probably thought that person wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, we thought that was it. We thought we had it held down to a certain extent, and then that person got out of control. It got out of control. And that person really like, I'm done.
And you lost it, and they was for real.
And they was for real, done. And we sit in this little stage. A lot of men ain't gonna say it. They ain't gonna admit it. But I'm gonna talk about y'all today.
Uh-oh. Talk about it.
We go through a little period where we like, we sit and we soak for about 2 weeks. Like, dang, I really lost a good one.
Yeah.
So I gotta self-reflect. I gotta look deep inside of myself to be like, what can I do to improve myself so this don't happen again? Cause breakups is not we don't like to show it a lot, us as fellas, but we don't like it either.
Yeah,
it stings. It burns a little bit.
But it only burns when, like you said, it was that particular one that you knew. Like, this was a good one. I shouldn't have never did what I did or whatever that was. I shouldn't have never took it to the extent that I did.
Yeah.
Now it's like, because again, people think they'll always be there. This will never be enough.
Yeah.
This not the last time. She gonna come back like she always do. Yeah. And when she don't, it's like you finally realize it, like, bruh.
Yeah, it's too late.
It's too late.
I've been on side FM.
It's too, and then to see them with maybe somebody else.
Oh yeah.
That could be another stinger.
Yeah, because I think, when I think about that, sometimes when we were dating, we were close to that a couple times.
Plenty of times.
Plenty. And I was like, oh, Lord, she gotta leave me, Lord. That was gonna sting. He was like, yeah, you been to some time, you're like, oh, I'm done. I'm like, nah. Done. Yeah, they gotta fix myself. Let me straighten up.
Okay, so what happens when you try to straighten up and then you get loose again?
A little growth and maturity. Little growth and maturity got to come with that, But
But
that's just the road for some people,
Yeah.
When you building and trying to grow your relationship. But I just sometimes think about though, like, why, if people are on good terms, let's speak if you're on good terms. What will be some reason people break up and they're on good terms with this person? Right? It's like everything's good. The relationship is going well. But they get in their own way.
No, okay, you hit one on the head, because I was going to say it could be several reasons. Sometimes you get in your own head. And people with these lists, they have to check every box.
Preferences and stuff like that.
So even though I have a good personality, even though I may, have a good career going on, I don't dress a certain way. I don't look a certain way. I smack when I eat.
Ooh, I don't like no smell.
It's different things like that. Yeah. Or you can leave on a good on good terms because maybe y'all really have this connection. Y'all can really grow together, but one wants kids and the other one don't.
Yeah.
I see that a lot.
I do too. Yeah.
Like, especially like nowadays in older age, you have some people that come in with children and don't want any more. Like,
right.
I already had my kids. I'm kind of good. I just want to be with somebody or be married. They could want to get married, but they just don't want any children.
Yeah, they don't want it. But
for the other person, they could
either
not have any children and want a kid, or even if they have a kid, they want a kid together with their soon-to-be spouse or whatever.
Right. So they come to the table and just be like, this
and
ain't
they may
work.
have to be like, unfortunately.
They go, But see, you said that's kind of tough, though. I guess for me, I've been looking things at the surface where, like, is that being? I mean, it is being real.
That's being real, and I feel like that's where people that's what people get in trouble at. And you find yourself down the line, and then you start to resent the other person. You trying to get this one little peg piece to fit in this puzzle, and that's not your piece.
Yeah.
That's not your piece.
Because it's all there, but this one piece.
And you trying to force it.
It don't fit.
You pushing it in. You trying to turn it this way. You trying to turn it. Don't fit. Stop forcing that thing.
As good as it may be. Oh, that's tough.
That's tough.
That's a tough one there.
That's tough.
But I mean, people
try to make that puzzle, and at the end of the day, that it all crumbles, and they want to know why, because they tried that one little piece.
Let's just say that's a situation,
okay,
and that one piece don't fit, and you built this strong relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Could that person, or could it be a benefit that y'all could still be friends through that? Yeah,
I feel like any relationship that doesn't end on bad terms like that. You can be friends until the other person gets in a relationship, and maybe their relationship bond or agreement is they don't talk to exes.
Oh, you gotta let that ride.
Because what you doing and you okay with and you agree with have to be the same thing I'm doing and I'm okay with it. It has to be the same. Got to be the same.
Equal.
Equal. Okay?
You can do it, I can do it.
Equal. Okay? So I just look at it like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, that is a breakup, an ex.
Yeah.
And you move on. You gotta move on.
Yeah, and I'm sure people want to see their exes doing well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you see your ex in the grocery store, it's okay to say, "Hey, how you doing? It's so good to see you." Oh, that's good. That's what's up. Yeah. All right, it was so good to see you. You take care. But
boom,
what get you in trouble is, oh yeah, oh my goodness,
good to see you.
Good to see you. Oh, let's exchange information. You still got the same number. I'm gonna hit you up sometimes. No, you won't. You won't be hitting them up. You won't be hitting them up.
Can't holler at you. Ain't no let me holler at you.
Nah, man. But it's caught. But it's nothing wrong with you see them out if you pass them somewhere. Oh, it's good to see you. Blah blah blah, and keep it moving. Like that's okay. Because that person did have some kind of timestamp in your life, whether it was good or bad, you still shared something with that person. You just have to move on because you can't go forward if you're still looking back kind of deal.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Thank you, baby.
That was good, girl.
Come on, yo, wife.
My little lady wordsmith.
Jim, bro.
See, we teach each other well, though.
Yeah, you went so far, but you're the mom. Stop playing. No, but you agree with that, right?
No, I do. I totally agree with that. So, you can't move forward looking backwards. So it's like, you gotta let them people ride. You gotta let it ride, but everybody has some type of influence. Yeah, some type of influence at whatever time period in your life for you to move forward. And either you say, I would never do that again, or I like this kind of trait, or, this, and this. And, build. If exes may make you bitter, but that's when you do work personally on yourself. Yeah. I guess, I guess, too, do you think people, if someone was to ask, okay, do you think they should do like a trial and error kind of deal? Trial and error? What you mean? Should they be like serial daters and getting involved with somebody, get broke over with, like, that ain't the one. Throw that one away. Let me try that. But I did like this little part, so let me keep that. And then try to build themselves up until they get to a point where they're ready to be in a real relationship, committed and all that. But they getting broke over with time and time, or they doing the breaking up. Okay, I wouldn't say serial dating. But when we look at it, okay, a lot of people do that now these days. It's true. Just like, okay, if they want to entertain, I'm entertain it, and then I'm gonna call it a relationship, and then I'm like, and that don't work for me, break up. But I did like this part, or he or she did this for me, so I'm gonna use that to my benefit, and then I'm gonna move to the next person, and then try to put that on the next person. So what I'm gonna say about that is, this is where people kind of get it misconstrued. You should be friends with the person first. So instead of trying to hop in relationship to relationship to relationship, how about you try to build a friendship first? Because I promise you, if you try to build a friendship first, you would know if you can ride with this person for long term, or if you can't. Yeah. So if you try to build that foundation of a friendship first, then I don't know, because I can hang around my friends all day. Let's be honest. Because I like them. Yeah. You have to like the person that you're going to be with. So, but then you said something. Do people still do that? Like friendships? Yeah, before they be in a relationship. I would hope so. Or is it still ooh, that's my little friend? We friends. You know how y'all be saying, we friends. If people call them my little friend. Or is that seriously, are they really treating it like a friendship? Or are they looking at it immediately like, okay, he tried to holler, she tried to holler, we talked, and we gonna start dealing.
Yeah.
But are we trying to build that friendship component you said?
I feel like, okay, let's just say we out, we exchange numbers. It's me and you. Okay, of course, I thought you was attractive. You thought I was attractive. Of course, that's going to be the first.
Yeah.
We physical people, so you have to physically look at someone.
Okay? Off the rip, that's it.
So I physically look at you.
You
okay,
fine.
you cool. You physically look at me.
You look good.
Okay, I'm good. So we exchange numbers. Now that we're talking, let's try to talk and build. We already know we physically attracted to one another. That's what got me the number.
Yeah.
You know? So
what kind of substance can you give me?
There you go. So let's just start conversating. I need to know what your conversation is about. Now I'm finna, at the first conversation, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of hitting darts.
You got
especially in your older as you grow and get older and mature and know what you kind of
I call it that 35 and up crew.
35 and up gonna say, what your mama doing? Your parents still together? Okay, cool. What kind of job you got?
Yeah.
You got a 401k? You know what your credit looks like. How many cars you bought? Have you ever had any repossessions? Okay, what you got on your credit in 7 years?
Run them down, baby.
Baby, everything.
Run them down.
How many kids you got? Okay, you got 4 kids. How many baby mamas you got? Because that's going to matter too. Okay, have you ever been married before?
Yeah.
Did you have kids within that marriage? Okay, no, you were single. Okay, so were you having kids when they were young? I mean, it's a lot of things now
all those things.
and then maybe some people don't even pass that kind of stage because maybe what works for some other women may not work for me or what I want in my life.
Yeah. And then if you don't ask those questions, then you end up in a breakup.
Then you end up in a breakup.
Toe down, gotta go. Gotta ride.
You have to. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, I think I agree. You gotta try to find that friend component because it's down the road. Because you get stuck on this. Well, I know you look good.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
But if you get stuck on that, and that's all you see. All you see, you want to get physical.
Because that physical gonna change.
It's gonna change. And then, if you don't have no substance behind that, you're gonna be down the road like, my goals look different than yours.
Exactly.
But you never asked that from the beginning.
Exactly.
You're not going where I'm going. Never asked it from the beginning.
Never asked it. Never.
You know?
So
yeah, I feel you.
So I'm not. I 35. Count me in the 35 and up crew.
Yeah, 35 and up, especially and I have conversations all the time with some friends, co-workers, associates, and the stuff you hear now, it's like men above the age of 35, are not asking these questions. But I ain't gonna say they're not asking the questions.
Okay.
But I think now the playing field is now so even where you got men saying exactly what they want out of the situation.
Oh yeah, and I agree with that, which they should.
Yeah. So I think now it's more the conversation should go like, you tell me what you want.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what I want. And we can see if they match.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Because men should have some type of standards or, some type of what they want for their future as well as women. Women shouldn't be the only people like, you doing this and you gotta have this and if you got that. No, men can do that too.
Exactly. And then too, like when you getting involved and trying to be in a relationship, you should already go into it not even thinking about breaking up.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody goes into it. Let's be honest. I don't think anybody really goes into it like, I'm going to get this 2 months and then I'm done. Or I'm going to get this a year and then I'm done.
They don't?
I don't think so.
I think people do it.
I don't think that they just try to get in something
what people talking about? I'm going to get this 90 days to see how it goes. 2 months. People do that.
Well,
people
they do
that,
but they don't give it to where I'm a break up. I'm definitely gonna break up with them. Yeah. They just want to see if the relationship is gonna work.
And if it does not break up, but that's.
I see where you're going.
Yeah. So it's like, I think people should go, open, of course.
Yeah.
But take out all the little cliches.
That's true.
I guess that'd be a lot of the problem. We get influenced by some of the little cliches.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know, this and that. But I mean, hey, to each his own.
To each his own. And I think anytime somebody have a breakup or an ex, you're gonna take something with you to the next relationship. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And because now you either know what you want, what you don't want. You know what to look for. You know what signs to look for.
Yeah. Like you know how to move. You learn how to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that you'll have better control of your emotions, hopefully, going into the next situation.
Because you'll know, or you'll be able to see the signs.
There you go.
Of what you didn't want.
For sure.
Or what you did want going forward.
And there it is.
Boom.
Just like our last episode, bedroom boom.
Yeah, the bedroom boom. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check that out. Hey. The bedroom boom episode 3. You know. But I hope y'all enjoyed this tonight, man. We really just be trying to pick y'all brains and talk about things that people be going through and dialogue about.
And I like that people text us and say, hey, can y'all talk about this? Or hey, can y'all talk about that? And we try to mix it in through the stuff that we talk about.
Yeah.
So And I think that it helps. I think that it really helps. So, I mean, y'all keep doing that. Even if y'all send us different messages through Instagram, through the DM, or post now, you know, on this thread through YouTube, you know, tonight. So, we just love to take different topics and talk about it.
And talk about it. And talk it down, run it down, and talk about our own personal experiences through that.
Absolutely.
That's one thing about us, our show.
Let's keep it 100%
funky.
But y'all, that was a good show today. Yeah. You know, this was episode 4, so we got some more heat coming. Until next time, shh.
It's grown folk talking.
Hey, all right, we'll see y'all later.
Peace.